Hello ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Haley123 here, and it's time for a new video. It's a pickups video today. My last pickups video was in mid-August. It's been a while since then, obviously, nearly 3 months, so I thought, why not make another one? The fact of the matter is, I've only got 4 games to show you that I've picked up since mid-August, because I've mainly been playing Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't think I need to show you that in the pickups videos. Obviously, I did make a video detailing my top 5 Grand Theft Auto games a few weeks ago. I thoroughly enjoyed making that. It was way too long, obviously. I couldn't blame anyone for not watching that video, but I just wanted to make it, and it's kind of a thank you to Rockstar, really, and the series. I've also had thoughts of making a similar kind of, not series, but a one-off video for a few of my other favourite video game series as well, but I think I'll hold fire on that for now, because I'll just go off on a tangent and they'll be like plus 30 minutes. Anyway, where do we start today? I'm not going to comment, by the way, on the current YouTube changes. You know, I just said, I think it was during the Grand Theft Auto video sometime in it, that the video responses had gone, and the aspect of community on YouTube, it was like a dagger to the heart. Well, the changes to the comments, it's a bloody head decapitation. It's an absolute travesty, basically. Fight it all you can. I've signed a petition. I don't usually do this, but I signed a petition straight away. I think 50,000 people have now signed one. In the grand scheme of things, to be perfectly honest with you, when people are getting 50 million views here on YouTube within one day, that isn't that much, 50,000. But nevertheless, you've got to do all you can, because I don't see a positive, and they can't put a positive spin on this. It's all about trying to get Google Plus into people's minds, and even though it is obviously all the time, because when you bloody sign in, you get the option of having your username or your email, your real name, and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm talking about. Every bloody time, and there's no aspect, and there's no way to just click a little tick box that says, "Do not remind me again." If you cleared your cookies, okay, you'd be reminded again. You know how it works. But to have to go through that all the time, they're taking the piss. And I'm going to leave it there because I'll get very angry. But anyway, pickups video. Pickups. 4 games, ladies and fucking gentlemen. First of all, it is The Sims busting out. Oh yeah. Sims, a game that I used to love back in the day. I remember when it first came out on the PC, I was so addicted to it. I used to make up old friends from high school in a kind of Big Brother style house, big swimming pool, and one by one, I remember we used to do, like, write on a piece of paper who was going to get voted out of the house, and then whoever was voted out, they were drowned in the pool. It was absolutely fantastic. So many enjoyable things, and you know, so much positive stuff to say about the first Sims game on the PC, and all the expansion packs as well. I had House Party and On Holiday, but there was also Hot Date and at least 3 or 4 others, and I just enjoyed the graphics of the first game, and the depth was just perfect to it. And I think right now, I think on Amazon it's like 25 quid, which is still quite pricey, to purchase the first Sims game with all the expansion packs. But I might go for it, you know, because I do not like Sims 2, Sims 3 and Sims 4 coming out next year. I've just absolutely no interest in the game whatsoever. Basically because it is too detailed, you know what I mean? You can make ingredients for the food your Sims have, in the nutrients and shit like that, I think. And no, that's not what I'm into. I love the simplicity of the first game, but with the expansion packs, like I said, it had the right amount of depth in. If you know, I'm not going fully in depth about what Sims busting out is entirely, but what I will say before I move on to my next game is, if you played the first series of Sims games on the PC but never played the Sims busting out on the PS2, then I highly recommend it. It's got 16 locations you can go to out of the house that you are living in, and you kind of build yourself up and get into bigger houses, and you have objectives, get a career, blah blah blah, get more friends and all that. But it is challenging. It has the honesty and the integrity and the sweetness of the first game, something that the series has completely lost now. And yeah, for 4 quid, you can't complain, ladies and gentlemen. Right, I've got 2 games to show you now, both on the PS1. I got one of these for 4 quid, and actually, both in good condition. Pretty decent anyway, I can't complain. I'll show this one first. It is Dino Crisis on the PS1. I don't know if I said it before, but I did previously owned Sims Busting Out, but I just lost it. I cannot remember where on earth it went. And I also used to own Dino Crisis, but the disc was in an absolute state. It would not work. And this game, well worth picking up for £4. The disc is in pretty good condition. A few scratches here and there, but nothing major. It's got a strategy guide in the middle, a Virgin Interactive free post and little envelope or whatever there, and the actual manual itself, so it's full. £4. You cannot complain. I'm really happy to have this again. One thing I will say about this game is, as it says there, from the creators of the Resident Evil series, if you loved the old Resident Evil games and you never played Dino Crisis, you can get it on Amazon, £5 to £10. Do not delay. Get it now, please, because you will not regret it. It's a great game. Not as good as the Resident Evil games, you know, the first 3 and Code Veronica, but nevertheless, a good challenge. It's a very difficult game. If you think you're in for an easy ride, you're not. It's much more difficult than the RE games, I assure you. Delighted to have that back. It's Capcom and Virgin Interactive. They were a dream team back in the 90s. I absolutely love the games that they produced together. Brilliant. Also here, we've got a game in the third incantation of the game series. Blah, blah, blah. What am I talking about? Let's just dive straight in. You know what I'm saying? It's Tomb Raider 3 Adventures of Lara Croft. I've played the first 2 Tomb Raider games back in the day, but I was never fully into the series. I love third-person games. I hate first-person shooters, and I just hate outright any first-person games. It really disorientates me. I like seeing the character that I'm controlling, but I never fully got into Tomb Raider. I did enjoy the first 2 games that I played, but I never owned them, and I never loved them. I looked online, and out of the first 4 Tomb Raider games, the classic era of the series, the third game is supposedly the weakest one. But for £3, there we go, 17th time lucky, for £3, it's in great condition, really is. Can't complain. Try and get into that and try and enjoy it. And last but not least, I'm going to try and hurry up here because my battery is low on my laptop. It is Red Dead Redemption Undead Nightmare. Only got this last week, not played it yet. You don't need to get this in physical version, and also if you are going to get this, and this is one of the best games ever made, so if you've never played Red Dead Redemption, go on Amazon now and get the Game of the Year version on the 360 or the PS3, whichever is your console, and buy it now. Do not hesitate, please. This is the best game Rockstar have released. Ever apart from Grand Theft Auto 5, it's that good. I love Red Dead Redemption. It's an absolute a mammoth of a game. It's friggin' huge. There's so much to do. It's so good fun, and the atmosphere of the Old West is just absolutely sensational. Add zombies to the mix, and you've got a winning motherfucking formula, ladies and gentlemen. I paid £10 for this, and you can get it a little bit cheaper. And you don't need to get the physical copy. You can get it on Xbox Live, I think. But there is the Undead Nightmare game itself, but then there also is, if you get the Game of the Year edition, you get extra horses for John Marston to ride, you get extra claws for Marston to ride, extra special weird guns. It's obviously very zany, the Undead Nightmare mode. But I didn't get it in the end because it was £15. I thought, all I want is the Undead Nightmare. Some people might say that I've cocked up there and I shouldn't have done that, but quite frankly, I don't give a shit. All I care about is the fact that there are new, fresh missions for me to enjoy as John Marston. There is supposedly going to be a sequel to Red Dead Redemption. I don't know why. Rockstar, what they should do is make sequels of Grand Theft Auto. That is the game that should carry on, you know. Grand Theft Auto 6, 7, 8, yeah. Of course there's life in this series. Don't release it on the Xbox One and PS4 straight away. Give it a few years for the console to for games to come out, and then bang, in the middle of the console's life in 2015-16 release Grand Theft Auto 6, all the while releasing new games that are different. They don't need to release sequels of games like Red Dead Redemption or LA Noire 2 or Max Payne 4. Rockstar are better than that. I do not like needless sequels, ladies and gentlemen. You might know that about me by now. But anyway, another pickups video. There will be one in a few months' time. I'll try to make some retro gameplay videos as well. But until next time, see ya.